All right, MFK has dropped a brand new fragrance, and yes, we need to have a little chat about the name. Welcome to Notes and Nuance, where we take a deep dive into fragrance, music, and the little details that make life richer. Today, I'm reviewing the latest, highly anticipated release from popular perfumer Maison Francis Kurkdjian, Kurky. It sparked quite a buzz already, and I've got plenty to say about it. Let's get started. Now, you're likely familiar with the most popular fragrance from this perfumer, the viral sensation Baccarat Rouge. It's fine. I have a few others that I think are full bottle worthy, and we'll get to those in a future episode. Today, I want to share my thoughts on his latest fragrance that literally stopped me in my tracks at Bloomingdale's. My understanding is this fragrance is exclusive to the MFK website and to Bloomingdale's for the first 2 weeks of its release, and will then be available everywhere. So depending on when you see this, it might be everywhere now. And I think it deserves to be. Now, just to get this out of the way, I personally do not understand why this stunning fragrance is being marketed so strangely. The brand would have us believe that Kurky is a poetic invitation to reveal our inner child, a lighthearted fragrance that conveys an insatiable desire for freedom, the sillage that represents the burst of laughter, joyful, spontaneous, and deliciously nostalgic, and that Kurky is the gourmand fragrance for grown-ups who dare to dream like kids. With notes of raspberry and peach, fruity notes, gummy candies, white musk, and vanilla. If you told me this fragrance also had crack in it, I might actually believe you. Just kidding. Kind of.
But do you really know? Do you really know?
It's just so addicting. Like, when I'm wearing it, I literally can't stop smelling my skin or the clothing that I doused in it. Now, this fragrance completely surprised me. In my opinion, the marketing doesn't really do it justice. I would argue that it's actually limiting and that it might even alienate some fragrance connoisseurs. The playful, childlike imagery might suggest something unserious, but trust me, this fragrance is anything but. Now, it's technically a gourmand fragrance, but I would argue that this fragrance is so much more. It's far more subtle and sophisticated than the marketing would have you believe. This fragrance is polarizing based on comments I've seen online, so I strongly recommend experiencing it in store or on your skin. For me, it was an immediate love. So much so that it's already on track to becoming one of my favorite fragrances of all time. Yeah, I said it. If I had to sum up this fragrance in one word, it would be delightful. So, drawbacks. Okay, I'm gonna be very honest with you. Longevity on this sucks. Like, maybe I get a couple of hours from this if I'm lucky. Because it's more of a skin scent, you may find that it lingers on your wrist and on fabric in a way that reappears when you least expect. I did receive a compliment after wearing it for a few hours, but I personally could no longer smell it on myself. I can definitely see the argument that a fragrance like this is far too expensive to not last longer, and that's fair. In my opinion, it's okay, because I think it's worth reapplying. At the time of this filming, Kurky is available in one size, 2.4 ounces for $245. If you're someone who enjoys gatekeeping, which I personally do not recommend, you will easily make people crazy. But honestly, you might just want to avoid saying you're wearing something named Kurky. I'll leave that to you. Now, save for the longevity, this is a 10 out of 10 fragrance for me. It's sophisticated yet playful, wonderfully unique, and just simply delightful. My new obsession that I'll be wearing every day for the foreseeable future. I'm definitely curious to know your thoughts, so let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy these single fragrance reviews, let me know and I'll create more. And please be sure to subscribe to Notes and Nuance for more fragrance deep dives, music reviews, and pop culture discussions. You can also find me at Notes and Nuance on all the social platforms. Until next time, play what makes you feel alive, splash on whatever makes you feel unstoppable, and always find joy in the nuance. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers.